Today on Winthrop Close Up, find out how the Winthrop men's and women's basketball teams honored their seniors.
This week on Close Up, we'll take a look at how some high schoolers turn some hateful words into a beautiful message.
Welcome to Winthrop Close Up. My name is Michaela Dunbar. Winthrop basketball may be over, but Matthew Cray takes a look back at how the Eagles honored their seniors.
Senior Day can be an emotional day for any sports team. Let's take a look at how the Winthrop women's basketball team said its farewells to seniors Taylor Calvert and Samaya Wright.
Tears filled the eyes of senior Taylor Calvert as she prepared to play her last home game in a Winthrop uniform.
You know, you never wanted to end. You never thought it would end. So the season's not over, but this has been home for a while, so it's bittersweet.
Calvert finishes her Winthrop career ranked 9th all-time in both rebounds and field goal percentage. She spent most of her senior day helping guard Big South leading scorer A.J. Jordan. Samaya Wright was much more soft-spoken after the game.
Yeah, I'm happy. I thought the team played good today, especially on defense. We moved the ball well, and we all played together.
Wright finishes as the 6th all-time leading scorer at Winthrop, 2nd all-time in free throw percentage, and 3rd all-time in three-pointers made. Coach Cook had this to say about his seniors.
And I'm trying to figure out a way to get at least one more year of eligibility from both of them.
The Eagles defeated rival Coastal Carolina 81-68 behind 24 points and 12 rebounds from sophomore Erica Williams and 22 points from junior Shaquila Nunn. Wright finished with 14, and Calvert added 1 point and 2 blocks. Manager Bree Williams also received Senior Day honors as these three finished as the winningest class in Winthrop women's basketball history.
When I asked them about their favorite moment in a Winthrop uniform, they smirked at each other before Taylor responded, "Big South Championship. Easy." Matthew Cray, Winthrop Close Up.
The women's team finished the year with a 17-13 record, losing to Campbell in the first round of the Big South tournament. The men's team honored seniors Keon Moore and Andre Smith in their final home game. The same jersey and were given a standing ovation from the crowd. Andre Smith was honored for reaching 1,000 career points. Here are Keon Moore and Pat Kelsey reflecting on their Winthrop careers.
I felt like a freshman again. I was so nervous. Right after we got recognized, I don't know why I was so nervous. I wasn't even nervous last year in the championship game, and I was nervous tonight.
You get to coach kids like that, you know, that makes this business very, very rewarding.
The Eagles took down the Presbyterian Blue Hose 80-53 on Senior Day and finished as runner-up for the second straight year in the Big South tournament. Winthrop basketball is more than just a team and a game. Reporter Gabrielle Franklin shows us how Winthrop basketball helped back the pack.
Winthrop Coliseum is usually packed with college students, but on Saturday, the crowd was filled with much younger guests. The back-to-pack game allowed Rock Hill Elementary School students, faculty, and family members to attend the game for free with the donation of a non-perishable food item. Unlike most food drives, Back-to-Pack focused on snacks that young students would enjoy. Members of the Winthrop community stressed the importance of hosting games like Back-to-Pack.
I think it's a great opportunity for the town folk and the Winthrop students to connect and interact, and I just think it's a win-win for everybody.
It's one of those, together moments and together days and together games, if you will, where, the community, the school district, our student body, our fans, and our team come together.
At the end of the day, this game was about raising money and food for schools. One Rock Hill middle schooler had a suggestion for how his school could use the money if they won.
Give more money to the teachers.
Gabrielle Franklin, Winthrop Close Up.
Winthrop Close Up would like to congratulate both the men's and women's teams on a great season. After the break on Winthrop Close Up, take a look behind the scenes of taking the Sounion to the press. And we will also take a look at how a school rallied around a vulgar message to bring people closer together. Welcome back to Winthrop Close Up. Joining us now to talk about today's featured stories is reporter Tiana McGee. Tiana, what do you have for us today?
Thanks, Michaela. Black History Month has been a long-held tradition in America for years, but recently, a hate crime disrespected the legacy of the observance. Reporter Gabrielle Franklin investigates Rock Hill's reaction.
Landmark Rock in front of South Point High School. On the first day of Black History Month, vandals spray painted a racial slur on the rock, mocking the annual tradition.
It was just really sad to think that, somebody would do something like that nowadays. And we're about 50-50, our population here at South Point, and that just is so hurtful to those kids.
Just 1 month before the vandalism at South Point occurred, all eyes were on Rock Hill to witness the Friendship Nine make history. Now, Rock Hill leaders are calling for more tolerance during Black History Month.
It's clear beyond a reasonable doubt that Americans are very much in need of an education with respect to Black people, their past, their present, and their future.
A lot of people did tremendous things to get us here. They worked hard and they were dedicated. And so we need to remember that when we go into school and we go into our jobs and careers. And so we can keep uplifting what was done in the previous past to acknowledge what's going on now.
The Rock Hill community and people across the nation are now applauding 3 art students at South Point who worked quickly to cover up the slur with the message reading, "We are all equal."
That's really what it was about, like making our students feel valued by us and that we won't stand for people using that kind of word.
Gabrielle Franklin, Winthrop Close Up.
The vandals have since struck South Point High again, but the art students there were quick to cover up the obscenity one more time. Elsewhere around Rock Hill community, Peyton Manning was in town last Thursday to give the keynote speech, as the Palmetto Council Boy Scouts of America recognized Eagle Scout and Senator Wes Haynes as the 2015 Distinguished Citizen during their annual recognition dinner. The event was held in partnership with Winthrop University and welcomed over 500 donors, civic leaders, and business professionals from across the upstate of South Carolina. That's it for our feature stories. Now back to Michaela in the News Center.
Thanks, Tiana. All students are working hard to save money, so in today's Making Sense report, see how some spare change can provide students with a striking good time in Rock Hill.
Monday nights from 9 until midnight, we do dollar games and $2 shoes for the college students. I think it's a safe place for them. Hopefully it keeps them out of trouble. But it is also good exercise. Maybe it'll help relieve some stress from college school stuff. I don't know. Tonight it's pretty dead, so there's probably, maybe 50 here? But we have nights that we have all 37, 30, 40 lanes going. So it just all depends on what the college students are doing, I guess.
Welcome back. Being a student is difficult, and learning to juggle that with school life is even more challenging. I took an inside peek at how the Johnsonian newspaper staff manage themselves under the stress of the press. The Johnsonian is a newspaper that students at Winthrop produce once a week. Every Tuesday night, stress levels have the potential to be high as they go to press.
You have to, map out your time, all to be ready for that deadline night Tuesday night. And Tuesday night is the big stressor where you're in the office. Whenever pages are made, you can come in and work on them. But usually Tuesday night is our big deadline, press night, scary night.
I'm here outside the Office of Publications at Winthrop University, where the staff work tirelessly, especially on Tuesday nights when they go to press. The staff say that learning time management is crucial to not only staying calm on press night, but it is also crucial for being a successful student.
So it's a higher expectation you're held to, but we push ourselves now, and time management will be even better in the job force.
Tuesday nights, depending on how much you have done beforehand, they can either be fun or very stressful, and sometimes even a combination of the two. But we tend to keep it as fun as we can in here.
Tuesday nights are hectic, they're fun, almost exhilarating. I think once you get closer and closer towards the finished product, or knowing that you're going to be finished, I think you get more excited as the night goes along.
The Johnsonian is released every Thursday around campus and to some local restaurants. Thanks for tuning in to this week's Winthrop Close Up. Make sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Winthrop Close Up to stay up to date on campus news. See you next week.